Yeah.
Feel that first few days when I was doing the meditations and practicing it, I was feeling excited and happy. But slowly, even while sitting, there is a feeling of meaninglessness and a kind of boredom. And even when I'm outside doing things, there's a feeling of meaninglessness or probably sadness or more meaninglessness, I think.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it is all meaningless basically. That is why Buddha leaves the palace. He is not a fool, he is only intelligent. It is meaningless, not that you are feeling. But we don't want to feel. That is why we cultivate goals so that we can escape this situation. But how long? The more intensely you live, the more meaninglessness you will feel. And in the beginning, you felt excited, and then you start feeling bored. A seeker has to remain aware that he should not get bored. That is why everywhere all the seekers are given a routine job, a routine thing to do. Like you wear orange, you drop all this, wearing different colors. Just one color, it is a boring. Suppose you are wearing this color only. So you will be bored. In the evening, you would like to change. Not tomorrow, in the evening. That is how we created our life, so that we should not feel bored. We go on inventing more exciting things again and again, more and more, more and more, more and more. But now you are living a life of a sadhak, a seeker. So you have to be aware that within 2 days, within 2 hours, mind will start boring what I am doing, what this self I don't want to do. So you have to be aware of the mind. Who is telling you that it is meaningless, that it is useless? It is the mind. That is how mind perpetuates. It continues. It finds its because mind actually does not exist. Where is mind? What is mind? Can you show me the mind? It has become our master. He has no existence like ego, but it has become the master. A sadhak has to practice for years and years and years and years, same thing. In Zains, you have heard Zain. They just do not do anything. They just sit in one posture. They just sit. They learn how to sit for 20 years. Just sitting, doing nothing, sir. Here we are doing so much so that you should not get bored. I have invented a phenomenon. It is my invention in a way. Though all the ingredients belongs to Osho, but I am the cook. Oh yeah. Material is his. I am a chef. I cook in such a way. I keep you occupied for 40 days. A few people came to me, Gurudev, 10 days, where 10 days has gone. I am so happy here, I don't want to go back. I said, I don't have bank balance. So you go and you have to return for 40 days, so bring money. You will never ever see this joyous sadhana, happy sadhana. And it works like an undercurrent. It is not in your hand. I have not given anything in your hand. Whatsoever will be happening, you will remain unaware of it. I have taken boredom out. I have made it very juicy. आप इतने दिन वैराग्य के साथ रहे हो कुछ महसूस होता है इट इज नॉट जस्ट mechanically repeating dynamic or kundalini though we are doing everything we are doing a seeker a point comes especially when you go in deep meditation a point comes where you return and that is the real point suddenly there is a jerk there is a shock and you come back and somehow mind is so inventive so ऐसा चालाक है भड़वा है साला ऐसे आके अपनी मक्खी मारेगा फौरन तुम कन्विंस हो जाओगे बाहर आ जाओगे you have to learn not to listen to your mind that is why I never ever tell anybody to escape from anything he asked a brave question about sexuality pornography loving many women that is the highest people have simple things but when you are doing any simple thing you want to escape from it and I tell you no you remain there on the contrary go totally into it I keep you there I never inspire any person to leave that but you want to leave you want to escape now in your personal case I don't open the secret okay okay don't be afraid but if you remain with me one day you have to face that I'm not a secretive person. I cannot keep secret. That is why maybe you are afraid of me. You come, but you don't tell your secrets because Gurudev will speak in public. But that is how you will become brave. Why you are afraid? What is there to hide? If you are sexual, you are sexual. If you are saint, you are saint. If you are dakat, you are dakat. So what? All kinds of flowers is there and made by him, he is responsible. How we are responsible? But we don't accept. We don't accept ourselves. So this problem will come again and again. That is how mind spends its time running here and there, doing totally unmeaningful things, covering that he is doing very significant things. No, not at all. So when you meditate, don't get bored, just meditate. If mind wants any entertainment, give it. Like I am the example. In Pune one days, when Osho left Pune, I left alone with my wife. Now what to do? Whole day I can pass from morning till evening. Evening there is a great urge to go to the ashram. The moment I reach ashram at in 81, I will ask myself why I have come every day. But sitting in your apartment the whole day, evening becomes very horrible. Okay, then I come back. When I come back, the dinner is finished. It is almost 8, 8:30. Immediately some idea will come and I will tell my wife, let us go to movie. Anywhere in Pune, anywhere. Lakshmi Narayan and then Neelayam, anywhere at that time. At that time, in 81, there was no 100 channels or 30 channels or 50 channels. There was only Maharashtrian channel, which I don't understand. Not even Delhi channel. At least in Delhi channel, Doordarshan, you can watch something in Hindi, but Marathi, I don't know. Everything is in Marathi, even Kheti Badi is Marathi. What to listen? So only picture. Almost 3, 4 times a day, every week, in a week, 3, 4 times a week, I go to picture with the wife. What she is going to do without me. So she will say, okay, I also come. She will also come. And I was lucky. Even the first day, I will get the ticket. I became expert how to buy a ticket in black, or I will go to the manager and create some story. He will give me the ticket. First day I will see the new movie. Now each week, how many movie? Sometime one, sometime two, sometime three. And many time it happens, not one time, many time it happens that after watching 20 minutes, I remember that I have seen this movie. Who remembers the name or the hero heroine? Then what to do? And I cannot watch the same movie twice. But I was all the time meditating while watching the movie. My meditation continued. And that was double arrowed consciousness. Oh, yeah. So you start watching movies. Eh? He does not watch TV. When I was watching, I was in a state of witness. And what is that? Double arrowed consciousness. But in the beginning, it is very arduous. It creates tension. All the time, my third eye, forehead was paining. But I was young, quite determined, जिद्दी था. जिद्दी नहीं हो तो साधक हो ही नहीं सकता. If you are not determined, then you can't be a seeker. Now you see, here is Prem Pratik. He is the only one Ziddhi person here. Kept silent and he is in silence. This kind of determination is needed for a seeker. It depends. You cannot create it. You cannot bring it from somewhere. You cannot purchase it. If it is there, it is there. If it is not there, it is not there. But basically, a seeker has to be very tough in one sense. Only then some result comes, otherwise, no result comes. That is why whatsoever do in our life has no result because there is no determination. You have not to get bored, you have to remember. And when boredom is there, don't run away from the boredom. Face the boredom. Be bored. Get bored. So what? Okay, I am sitting and I am feeling bored. I will escape. I will find something. Isn't it? But again, this will happen. Again, this will happen. Then why not to face it? Once you enter into the boredom, boredom is gone. Will not come. The boredom knows that you are not the right person to be with. Do whatever you like. Where your mind wants to take you, go. But tell your mind, see, I have accepted what you want. I am accompanying you. Now you accompany me. While I am sitting silently, meditating, you have not to disturb me. Keep quiet, sit there. Getting my point? When you are meditating, meditate. Okay, sex is problem. Sex is done. Now, sex is not troubling, the mind is not troubling, the thought is not troubling, the energy is not troubling, the feeling is not troubling. Okay, relaxed, खाना खाया पेट भर गया आ गया ना ओके आप शांत होकर बैठ जाओ मेडिटेट नाउ no meditate until the urge arises again. Okay, again it arises, go with it, no problem. And if you meditate after the urge is fulfilled, the urge of the mind, when it is fulfilled, now you do meditation. And this meditation will accompany you while you are fulfilling your urge. It will remain with you, isn't it? So, the act which you are going to do next, the meditation will be there. And meditation will heal many wounds. It help you in many ways. But you have to meditate. Nobody can meditate for you. This you have to do. And basically, how you came to know that life is meaningless? Because I kept you for 2 or 3, no, now it is almost 1 year after Dew camp, isn't it? Around Dew camp, you entered into a different phase. You wanted to run, am I right or not? From what you are doing, what you are going through. She wanted to run. She phones me twice, thrice in a month and talks for 1 hour. Whether I am eating, whether I am doing anything, but I will respond perfectly. I will listen to you and I will guide you. I have not allowed you to escape from that. That is why you are seeing the meaninglessnesses. Otherwise, if I have supported you, okay, what you are thinking, you do it, then you cannot come out. That is why still I want to keep you at least 1 more year. Then you will be really bored and would like to hang yourself on the fan. That point should come so that it becomes a turning point for meditation. Now you are desiring to shift to Mysore, isn't it? Though you have not told me. But I have many ears and many eyes. Though people hide things from me, but I come to know sooner or later everything. Oh, yeah. Basically, it does not remain hidden. Then why to hide? You are desiring that you should shift here to Mysore. because you are bored. But still, this is a great chance which has happened to you. I want you to make a full use of it. See through and through. See the hell through and through. See your desires and how they banged with the wall. Brings no fruit at all. Go this go into this experience totally and fully. That is what I am again and again telling you. One injection I give, it lasts for 7 days or 10 days. Again I have to give new injection. You understand? Means when you go to doctor, one injection is not enough. You have to take the full course, 17, 15 or 3 weeks like that. So I have to give, I will say, no Sakshi, you just be, keep cool. At the same time, don't bring your desire, your wishes, because when you bring them and try to fulfill them, you stop seeing. And I want you to see what is what. Start seeing things as they are without coloring them. Your wishes, your desires colored them. Then you cannot see what is. Then you hope again and again that maybe you failed in this experience, you may succeed in that experience. All experiences are same. There should be a saturating point. So, and I told you every time on the telephone that don't stop your meditation. Do you remember that? Whenever you are free from your boyfriend, meditate. Because ultimately, meditation will help you. Second thing, when you need help, you will find me there. Totally unconditional love. Nothing I demand in return. Nothing. Not even gratitude. Not even thank you. And I really help you to come out. Really. If you go to other gurus, they will keep you there so that you remain dependent on them and they can have a big ego that they have so many disciples. Here, I behave with you as a friend, as a co friend, isn't it? Yesterday, Martha came and asked me, as you have said in your book, that without a master, one cannot make it. So, can you become my master? In the whole history of Gurudev, there are two people who came straight forward and asked that they want to become disciple. One is Tanmaya in Goa camp, second is Martha. Now, I am not after disciple making, but I always say that you have to be disciple. When I say that you have to be disciple, it does not mean that I am your master. I am a master or whatsoever I am whatsoever I am. I am not bothered and happy. But when you come near to me, do you see that I am a master? I'm just a friend, talking at your level, just responding. You will not see anything in me. And if something is there, then it is there, I am helpless. Inner circle used to blame me that you are trying to become a master. I told them, fuck you, I am master. If I am a woman, I am a woman. If I am a man, I am a man. I cannot help. Why I should become? Am I a woman and trying to become man? Or am I a man and trying to become a woman? If I am a master, it is God's mistake, not my mistake. If I am master, I am master. But I don't impose myself. That is the very nature of energy. A master, to me, a master is not important. Though I again say, without a master, one cannot make it. I say it. That is my understanding. It may be totally wrong. But in my understanding, to be a disciple is more important than a master. This is not the question that I should become a master to you. This is more important that you should become a disciple. Like Eklavya. You know the history of Eklavya. He was disciple. Master was not there, and he became master. And see the story, his master comes and demands Guru Dakshina. You owe me because I'm your master. And he took his thumb. He gave it. That is disciple. And he gave it. That is the beauty of the story. Perfect disciple. Loves his master. Respects his master. Though master has not even a single thing. Master refused him that I cannot accept you because you are low caste. And I teach princes, prince. Then he started with the left and he became perfect archer. To me, to become a disciple is more important. If you are a disciple, you will start learning from any source. It depends on you. So she was sitting with me, Martha, almost half an hour. I did not answer. What answer I can give? Yes, yes, I am your master. How I can say that? Then I asked her at the end, are you waiting my response? She said no, then I relieved. I felt relieved. Okay. The wind came, the wind gone. While my life is meaningless if you see properly. If you go through the experience, you will come to the conclusion that everything is bullshit. Then only you are thrown to yourself. Then go deep and deep. The more deep you go, the more independent you are. The more free you are. The more wise you are. The more relaxed you are. And once the secret is revealed, who you are, you can enjoy life. Enjoy does not mean that you are excited and you are thrilled. No. You are accepting life as it comes. You are just natural and normal. You are just passing your time. Then life becomes a Leela to you. So both things are good. First thing that you feel that life is meaningless. But the very asking that life is meaningless, it means life should be meaningful. The demand is that life should be meaningful. Tanmaya has the same disease in a different name. She want to do something meaningful. And what is that? To play a guitar or to be equal to Manish or something like that. If you know how to enjoy, you can enjoy anything. Sweeping, cleaning the bathroom, watering the garden, That is a attitude. Then you cannot made bored. Nothing can board you. My main fear here was we had lot of work in the house. Nana knows, Venu knows. Though they never helped us. हो जाए. I came from Pune to Mysore. Thank God I had no expectation. If I would have expectation, then I would be banging my head with the wall. That these are our disciples and friends and lovers. They should help us. I gave him 3 work. He has not done even a single until now. हो जाए. That is how life is. What you can do. That is how people are. What you can do. Very arduously, I understood all this and remained cool. Do you see any expectation, Nana? That is why I am happy. Have you ever seen me sad? Even if you see sometimes sad, you will find me, I am happy in my sadness. हो जा. Nobody here helped. Lot of work. We are totally new. We don't know any content. Nobody knows. Very difficult to even communicate. But still, within 6 months, I have managed everything and created a beautiful garden, beautiful place, and invited to share all of you. Tanmayo, understand. Latifa, understand. What you have to understand? There is no expectation. And living like a king. You see me, I'm, I am like a king. Not a jhutha king, false king, real king. And I have cap also. That is my throne. Cap is to hide this. Otherwise, there is cough and cold, you know. It protects. It is not a fashion. And to look little funny, I enjoy that. My main fear here was that after everything is finished here, because everybody is occupied, people will feel bored. Nothing to do. There are 5, 6 people. Now after 15, there is 15 days work left. Once you are gone, I will start that. Once that is finished, there is nothing to do. Just nothing to do. हो जाए. I again and again say to Manish, I am worried about Manish more because he is very creative person. He found his creativity in some other ways. My fear is how these people will maintain. They will feel bored, nothing to do. That is how you make your programs from here to there, there to there. You have to perform, you have to do this, you have to do that, just for nothing. Actually, if you are making money to live, then you have enough money now live. But within 3 days, you will be bored, or within 3 months, you will be bored. Here, I am teaching them if there is nothing to do, you have not to get bored. Oh, yeah. Yes, if you like, you can play chess. Sir, just nothing to do. And if you can survive that, you can work like anything. then the activity is not yours, activity belongs to the God. If you can remain so while meditating, especially a meditator has to face this problem more and more that he gets bored. You have not to get bored. And here we are doing many techniques. In the past, there is only one technique. What is technique? Okay, you repeat a mantra. Om, 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 om. Now it is so boring, it becomes mechanical because you are bored. So you don't know you are following. Again, om, 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 om. Again, because you feel bored. If you go to Aziz camp, what you have to do? In a day, 4, 5, 6 times you have to sit, keep your state of presence. He tells you, keep your attention here and just sit. You are doing nothing. 1.5 hour, you are just sitting and you are keeping your attention here. That's how. That is what? Boring, isn't it? Do it. Suppose 10 days, if I manage this, I tell you, at the time of dynamic, you have to keep your attention and you sit silently, no music, nothing. Only state of presence, again state of presence, again state of presence, the whole day state of presence, 10 days. But if you are determined, you will do it. People have done in his presence. But after they cannot cope with their life, he himself cannot cope with his life. हो जाए, so boring. Only state of presence. If you go to Ashrudhara, they tell you, okay, you put cotton in your. When you put something, your energy is suffocated and it starts crying, which you call naad. हो जाए. Thank God they don't tell close your and put something here. Within 2 hours, you are relaxed forever. Here, in a play, God will one day become jealous. He is already jealous because he never saw so happy people, relaxed people. Everywhere there are donkeys, serious, crying, weeping, this, that. We are happy for nothing. This. You pay 10,000 not for laughing. You pay 10,000 for staying and eating. Everything else is just free. Whatsoever is valuable is free. Don't get bored, Sakshi. Stay there. Life is meaningless. Now, if you try to put your meaning, you will be disturbed. Life will not listen to you. Life will remain meaningless. It is your idea. Everybody has imposed something on life. That is why life has become so suffocating. If you go to the birds or animals, they don't seek any meaning in life. They just enjoying being there. You watch these creepers, it is really amazing. A creeper is growing and he has instinctive understanding how to survive. He will bring something here and will wrap itself, hold itself. He knows how to live. He knows how to survive. He knows how to grow. He knows how to flower. Just watch. Simply go and watch how it finds its way, how it finds its space. It takes the spot and remains steady there. This is only man who is really stupid, amazingly stupid, lost his instinctive understanding at all. Otherwise, life in itself has all the wisdom. This is the mind imposition which destroys the whole thing. There are two more questions, but I will answer them in the next camp. Oh, yeah. Now it is a time to meditate. Today, we come out slowly, slowly outside. You have, everybody has. यहाँ पर एक पानी की बाल्टी रखो, रख दो पहले. If you have two towel or one handkerchief and one towel, make one wet, and just wet, and find one tree or one plant, go near to it, stand, look at it, close your eyes, feel it, again close, touch it slowly, be with it, and feel it. Be very meditative. Spend your time with the plant. Amazed, in a wow, in a ah. See how, see the leaf, the texture, the color, and then slowly, slowly, like a baby, just clean it with a wet cloth, with a dry cloth. This is our meditation. Remain attentive, not with the tree only, with the plant only, just with the surrounding, with the whole atmosphere. Walk very slowly, touching and feeling, remaining aware, remaining attentive to the touch. So this will be our meditation today. So shall we start? Please stand up and start.